Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 19th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what comes up for you at this time. And let's pull another one there. Let's see here. Yeah, some sort of turnaround. You start with the Five of Spades. I think that, just thinking back to the years that I've been reading for Virgo, I think that you've had a lot of these, like, Three of Spades, Five of Spades types of cards. They are cards of putting yourself out there, taking some sort of risk, doing something that you wouldn't normally do at this time, probably to just become more successful. I feel like this is talking about a blessing in disguise, really. I feel like this came up for you like last week or maybe the week before as well. Whenever you have the Five of Spades plus the Nine of Spades, whenever you have the two cards together, and they came up right next to each other as well, it does say that you are realizing that maybe something that didn't work out in the past is actually a blessing in disguise. Realizing that something that didn't work out, like a relationship or a business or a job opportunity, maybe now, this week, you are seeing how something much better is coming in. So that's really the feeling I get on this card. Not so much the risk thing or the health thing, just more about, some sort of blessing that's actually coming in for you. Next, you have the Nine of Spades. Again, I read this as the card of justice. So I feel like that justice is, again, some sort of blessing in disguise, something that happened in the past, or, getting some sort of benefit from something at this time. So I really like to see that for you. I do think that sometimes this card can be about looking at where things are holding you back, or looking at what is holding you back at this time and trying to let those things go as well. It could just be a good week for cutting things out. I'm actually going to jump ahead here to the Ace of Spades. To me, this is a card of cutting. It can be a card of cutting things out. So I do think that it's saying that it could just be a good week for you to remove things that you no longer need, to kind of get rid of, things that no longer serve you at this time. And I do think, again, that's probably what this card is saying right now. A lot of card reading systems say that this is like a card of changes. That's a card of death and things like that. So could definitely be some sort of change there. Next, you have the King of Hearts. This card has been showing up a lot this week. It's a card of the soulmate, so it could represent love coming in for a lot of you, and it could also just represent something returning to your life at this time. I always say, to me, this is a card of returns, just some sort of return coming in for you. And let's see. I also think that this card can sometimes be the card of the father as well, although to me, really, it's the King of Spades is a card of the father, but it can represent father figures in your life who are here to help you, or could be giving you good advice as well. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs, card of looking into the future, needing to trust your intuition for sure, and needing to trust your just needing to trust your intuition. It's also a card of using your social skills this week to get what you want. I mean, to me, whenever I see, just looking at the chart over here, we have a bunch of energy in Capricorn. I've been talking about it for weeks. Whenever we have a bunch of stuff in Capricorn, I think it's great for us, and especially also, by the way, Jupiter in Scorpio, really good for being more charming, for using your natural social skills, for using your natural abilities to charm people and all of that other stuff to kind of get what you want. I definitely think that there's like a focus on this sort of thing. I mean, I was just watching somebody else the other day, and they were talking about how they were learning about like how to just talk to people in a better way. They were learning about conversations, and even just talking to some friends over the past few weeks. Like somebody else that I was talking to was talking about how they wanted to learn how to have better conversations and things like that. So I think it's like very much in the astrology that people are kind of focused on these types of social skills, and you could be focusing on that at this time as well. Next, you have the Eight of Clubs. Definitely a card of talking, by the way. So again, there's some sort of focus going on with talking, learning how to talk, learning how to have better conversations, anything like that. But Eight of Clubs can be a card of number one, taking the road less traveled, doing something nobody has ever done before. It can be a card of blockages and things like that, but it's a card of needing to learn how to sell yourself. Same with that Queen of Clubs there. Now that I think about it, Queen of Clubs is a card of selling yourself to people around you. Eight of Clubs, very similar. It's a card of like needing to learn how to sell yourself to get through something, or even to get something like a date, or to meet somebody, or to get a job. So don't be afraid to sell yourself at this time. And then finally, Six of Hearts, card of a turnaround in energy. I don't really necessarily think it's representing a turnaround for you this week. I feel like it's more like you finally see a clear path. You finally see a way to get what you want at this time. Another card of love as well, so there definitely could be love coming in for some of you, and it's also a very lucky card also. So it looks like a good week. Like I said, I feel like it's a week of like just clearing things up at this time for you, which, I think going into next week will be this right here, kind of a clear path towards success. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.